For this week's Sports Star Spotlight, we're going to send it to Joe McCann in Florida, where he met one of the best offensive line prospects in the country.
The facilities at IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida attract athletes from far and wide.
This place is real special for student athletes, right? It's the only school in America where every kid that goes here is a student athlete. So to come here and be a part of this football program, you're getting yourself ready for the next level.
Yep.
The students, though, don't just come from the 50 states. Some come from around the world. Francis Mauigoa was born in American Samoa. He has two older brothers who have played football, both at Washington State. Frederick was a 3-year starter for the Cougars, and Francisco is currently a linebacker for Wazoo. So of course, with two brothers playing ahead of him, Francis wanted to play as well.
My older brothers played football, so that's where it kind of transited me into playing football, because I want to carry the tradition, in playing football. And then, when I played football, my 6th grade, played JV football for high school, because I was 6 foot at the time. Right when I entered that field, I knew that was my sport.
Francis started his high school career at Aquinas High School in San Bernardino, California. But then he went home to American Samoa in 2020 and stayed there during COVID. But in the spring of his sophomore year, IMG Academy reached out about the possibility of him joining their program. For a young man who didn't grow up with much, it was an opportunity he could not pass up.
IMG reached out, and those type of opportunities, we can't miss out on those, especially as an islander, as a Polynesian. We don't have this much of opportunities. Coming from American Samoa, we did have shoulder pads like these, did have helmets like these, pads like these. So it's really much of a blessing to be here.
Francis has fit in perfectly at IMG, and not just because of his considerable talent. Yes, he's a 5-star prospect, one of the top 10 overall in the 2023 class. But his quiet leadership and work ethic have allowed him to stand out, even on a team that's full of Division I prospects.
I think his mindset and his overall size. For him, he's got great flexibility, can bend in the ankles, knees, and waist.
Yep.
And his mindset, he's a finisher, right? So he's a grinder, blue-collar guy, not afraid to work. Sometimes he'll lift with the offense and then stay and lift with the defense. Whatever he feels like he needs to be the best is what he'll do.
Every day I get 1% better or more. So every day I gotta work until my body tires out, or when I can't no more. So it's all in the mentality.
He's a doer, right? So he'll be the first in line. He'll be the first at breakfast check. He's the first one over at school or time management check. So he leads by example.
It's kind of a blessing, but at the same time, I gotta keep that mentality that I'm still low, like I'm at 0 star. When you are at 0 star, you want more. So you want that 1st star. I don't want that mentality that I'm a 5-star. I don't want to work anymore. I'm up there now. So I keep working hard, because I know there's people out there that's underrated.
Francis has received more than 30 scholarship offers, and he's decided to stay in Florida next season and play for the Miami Hurricanes.
The most important thing in my recruiting is up to the head coach and my relationship with all the coaching staff and the environment too, because you got to surround yourself with successful people. There's a saying that surround yourself with successful people, you yourself is successful.
Francis, of course, wants to get to the NFL, but not necessarily just for the glory and the money. He wants to help athletes in his home of American Samoa.
I grew up in a spiritual family. Me, my brothers, my sisters, my parents, we all go to church every day. And that kind of helped me develop who I am today. I'm out here to get to the NFL, get paid, send some money, build a new football community. Because over there, we don't have that much pads. We share helmets, share mouthpiece. That's disgusting, but you gotta do what you gotta do to get in the field. So I come from a poor background, and I'm really blessed to be out here, to compete with the best of the best, to be able to make it to the next level. It's part of the culture too. Our culture, you gotta be respectful, you gotta honor everyone, and I feel like I have to pay back what they done to me. So I'm out here trying to, make it to the league, so that way I can pay back with what I have.
Big talent with a big heart. Francis Mauigoa could be the next Polynesian star in the NFL. In Bradenton, Florida, I'm Joe McCann.
Thanks for checking out Sports Stars of Tomorrow on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like, and please subscribe to our channel so you see all of the latest content.